brief is essentially we're going to be pushing in. We're going to be pushing in as whole platoon. We're not going to be breaking off to attack different objectives separately. So we're going to have phase line alpha. So once we get phase line alpha, first Vic's is going to call up. And we're going to have to be watching out to the northwest because there is an enemy presence in that area. Doesn't mean just they're going to be right there where the mark is, but they're going to be generally there. And they're going to be trying to slow us down and weaken us as much as possible throughout our entire route. So just keeping the eyes on the roads for IEDs, ambushes, all that kind of stuff. Once we pass phase line Bravo, there is going to be a dismount point that's going to be right there in the tree line. So we'll have at least a little bit of concealment as we move in to attack objective Jack. So 1-2, I want you guys heading down to sector 2 and clearing that half of the compound or that area, and then I want 1-1. I want you heading up to sector 1, and I want you guys clearing that section. Once that's all secured, we got to watch out. We might have enemy troops try to move from that bridge, but we're not sure. We're thinking about making objective Jack an LZ point for Phoenix. So we're going to call up to Phoenix, letting them know a good spot to land. Is Maxie going to be here today?
Be attending on that head count. Just let you know. Yep.
All right. Well, if he doesn't show up, I'll just have Delta go ahead and send it up the line to Phoenix. But we're going to use that area as a LZ. Okay.
So just somewhere in the AO of Objective Jack will be our new establishment.
We're going to try and figure out a good spot so that it gives them cover from the. Where's Banjo?
Not online yet.
He was logging in.
Banjo!
Did he get in?
I'll go.
I think he's coming over now.
Yeah, bunch of
Because he needs to be privy to this.
Get
too.
over here.
I'm walking. Why do you have an MP?
Radio check. MG42 bit.
All right, so once objective Jack has been secured, we're ready up to X-ray. Let them know. Then follow-on troops should be able to move up and help secure that as well. We might make that an ammo depot for Savior or not sure. Maybe CCP. We're gonna get back in the Vic and we're gonna head down the road, cross the bridge, and we're gonna get right there where it is marked the red dismount point. We're going to dismount there, and that is when we're going to do our screening as we move into the city. So, like I said, 1-1, if you can split your team up into 2, 1 in front of the Vic, 1 behind your guys' Vic,
Right.
and same for 1-2. And then we're going to get 1 engineer at the front just to screen for any kind of obstacles and mines, IEDs, etc. And then we'll have 1... And then when I want 1 in the back, that way they have somewhat of cover, just in case the first one goes down. We have someone at least to come up and get in there. What the fuck's my dog is making all sorts of noise behind me. All right. So it's going to be pretty straightforward. As we clear the city, it's going to be just, we're going to go as 1 group going through each objective. As we recall, Curry said Parliament's not going to be expecting them to, just lay down their arms once, if anyone's captured and whatnot. There are going to be some fanatics within the capital, so be very careful. They might bomb, trick you. There's possibility of enemy soldiers dressed up as civilians. Most of the civilians are supposed to be out of the area, but if they are not, be on the lookout. ROE still states, if one guy blows himself up or tries to kill you, if the other guy isn't, don't shoot him. Just because one guy does something wrong doesn't mean you got to gun down everyone else.
Did we give the order for civilians to evacuate, or was it just completed on their own?
I think the resistance has smuggled most of the civilians out of the area.
So are we eligible to detain civilians that we come across for security reasons, or are we just to bypass?
I say detain. So make sure you guys have lots of cable ties on them.
Safer.
Right.
Get cable
That's
ties.
We're just going to systematically go to east objective as a platoon. Go ahead.
What kind of arty or air support we got tonight?
We do have support from Phoenix, but the objective, it has to be a clearly marked objective. Can't have any kind of civilian presence in the area of friendly presence, so just make sure that they're precision strikes.
Gotcha.
I don't think we're allowed to blow up the city either, right?
Yeah, we're
Unfortunately.
minimize
So, like, probably
collateral
no
damage as much as
AG.
possible.
No, we can engage inside the city. Just we're not going to carpet bomb it though.
Yeah,
We're not setting a screen from PL Alpha
Just
to
wait
Bravo
until
at
I
all.
hold
It's
a
just
laser
straight
on a
down to-
building.
Basically, just try your best to confirm there's no civilians within structures before engaging them if you need to.
But yeah, if you
Alright.
come across a hard
Yeah.
point or a tank,
Alpha to
in the
Bravo,
middle
we're
of the
just-
road, we can blow it up.
We're just going to try and get there.
Nothing
Copy.
inside the Prime Minister or the Parliament is to be shot or destroyed via air. Not blow up those buildings.
What do we do if the Prime Minister is non-compliant with surrender?
There is no Prime Minister. The Prime Minister above there is.
I mean, not the Prime Minister, but like either the head honcho or whatever, whoever's left.
Try to capture, but if he shoots,
capture
fucking-
kill.
yeah.
Yep.
Standard shit.
Capture first,
like
if
it.
not possible, take them out.
You
Alright,
carry a
any other
flashbang
questions?
on you. Those are very effective.
Start
Yeah,
landing
CS
shots.
That'll work too.
It will be one General Krastoff is the current leader of
Krastoff.
the Ultranationalists.
Alright, remember that.
One way or another, you're cutting the head off a snake, so I mean,
I hope so. This is the last stop.
victory.
Alright, any other question?
We're going to be assaulting the capital tonight. Check your maps. We're going to be starting in the southeast in the city of Rock. We're going to be moving southwest on a small back roads, log roads, things like that. Might reach onto a main MSR here and there, but it'll primarily be moving along different logging roads. We're going to be moving for phase 1 to Objective Jack, which is a small industrial area marked on map bottom left. The squad will clear out
Canadian
clear out
Hill.
assault the small town of Kraktavius and close by industrial sector. Remove all enemy elements within the area. We'll then be crossing the river and moving up north to our dismount point. Once we dismount there, we'll be on foot screening for our vehicles, and we'll be pushing through enemy units throughout that city and hitting Objective Paul, which is the Prime Minister's residence or compound. This comprises not only the Prime Minister's building, which is a villa, but also the Prime Minister's offices, workplaces for all of his staff, things like that. So there will be multiple buildings inside this area that need to be cleared out. It's mostly a symbolic capture, as the Prime Minister is safe and sound behind friendly lines. So it's more or less just a good capture for us. Also, we possibly believe that General Krastoff, who is the current leader of the Ultranationalists, may be residing within this area, though he could also be at the parliamentary area as well at Objective Hank. But we'll be clearing that out pretty thoroughly and making sure we try to find this guy. He'll probably be wearing like a red beanie, something like that. We'll just won't make it obvious who he is. So it is capture or kill. Capture preferred, kill if necessary. With that being said, check your shots. Don't just fucking gun down the first person with a red beret you see. Try to capture him. I know you guys love just to gun fucking people down. If you do gun that guy down without giving him a chance to surrender, I will fucking lightning bolt you to the fucking oblivion. So just once we have captured and hold Objective Hall, we'll wait for friendly units, which should be assaulting from the east to west simultaneously as we're assaulting from the south. We should hopefully be able to cross the bridges. Resistance fighters have indicated that they will be trying to secure the bridgeheads, which have been rigged with explosives by the enemy. And if they can hold those bridges, by the time friendly units get to those bridgeheads, then we should be able to either get some support from them. They'll be able to cross those bridges into the main downtown area and support us once they get across the bridges. We'll be moving from Objective Paul once it's fully captured and pushing up to the Parliament sector, which is Objective Hank. Parliamentary building. It's a two-section building. There's also some I believe AA systems and artillery and other kinds of stuff to the west. The west and the big courtyard here, just outside of it, should be a primary target for air. Excuse me. The buildings themselves are no cast zone, but any kind of auxiliary buildings around them that could contain enemy AA elements and stuff are free and clear, just so you're aware. Phoenix. Once Parliament has been secure and all 3 objectives, and friendly forces have maneuvered in from their sectors in the north and consolidated with us to the Parliament, then the operation will be completed and they can't be over. Friendly assets tonight include Simplex Blackhawk Chinooks per usual, 1 Chinook to 1 times Blackhawk transport, 2 times Apaches, 2 times F-35 or F-16s, 2 to 5 times 155mm artillery guns with 10 rounds apiece. We have times 2 M1A2 Abrams, half their times 4 V3 Bradley IFVs, times 1 Striker, times 4 MRAPs, times 2 BAMPs, times 2 triple R, or times 1 triple R vehicle, and times 1 Reaper drone with Hellfire variants. Possible new assets include small arms, man pads, T-72s, 55s, APCs, armored technicals, enemy snipers, gun emplacements, drones, AT mines, IEDs, VBED IEDs, suicide bombers, tripwire mines, AP mines, chemical weapons, and other hostile forces. Chemical weapons will be marked as with yellow smoke. So just make sure you guys don your masks if yellow smokes are still appearing in areas. Mines will be prevalent throughout this city, so make sure that we are taking it slow and checking our ground before we enter buildings, things like that. If you guys just run into buildings and get blown up, well, I warned you. So, just make sure you guys are checking your feet before you just go into buildings or going through doorways. It could be inside the buildings too. So just be very overly cautious when you guys are breaching stuff. Any questions? Civilian presence should be minimal. Resistance fighters have been sneaking as many civilians out as possible. The rest have been ordered to hunker down in place. So if you see civilians on the street, be suspicious, as they should not detain, but do not engage unless they engage you. All right, we got 5 minutes before step off, so you guys can clear to TP to the Bob. There's a staging zone there. If you have any final things you need to do, we'll get our vehicle spawned.
I got 1,000 bajillies of caffeine flowing through my veins.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
fucking do this.
Uh-oh.
Fucking decent.
Whoa!
Why did you say that?
God.
Oh my god!
God.
What did he spawn?
I don't know, but you fucked me up. I like turned away. Wait, no, I'm turning the wrong way. On my screen, I was like 40 feet behind you, and then I was inside of you. Oh, hell yeah.
God, I wish you were inside me.
Whoa!
Hey, yo.
Alright, so the dismount
Jack,
point
clip that.
It's on my VOD.
is
Hey.
next.
Oh, no.
Also on mine.
No, wait a minute.
I know Eel's streaming right now.
I'm recording.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that
context.
later.
Let me call it up, see what we're supposed to do.
You gonna play it back at night?
Post that
Yeah.
shit on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter.
TikTok.
Hey, approaching PL Bravo. Get ready for dismount, boys.
What's up, IG Live? I just got violated.
Yo, what's our dismount location? Or dismount right or left?
Wait one. I don't know what it looks like over there yet.
Apron.
It's looking like it's gonna be dismount.
Alright, I want you guys to pull up to these trees to our right. Use the soft
I
mover
think we're gonna
as
be dismounting
dismount.
right since I think
We're gonna
pushing
hold
right.
tight here and engage
Well, no,
while
the
you guys
objective's to our
dismount.
left, but
Okay,
it's
angle us
Line
about
it up.
45 degrees. 1-1, dismount right.
Apron, dismount right. Dismount right. Dismount right.
Angle us. Turn right. Be advised, 2-1 is clear. Push this up.
Go ahead and get in line
Hold.
once you dismount. 2 is clear. Go ahead, pull to the left side of 2-6 there, 2-2.
Alright, let's pull up. Let's get in line.
Where?
He's to our left, so just drive forward. Drive forward.
I see bunkers to the west by
Forward.
southwest.
Bunkers.
I'm going back around them.
No.
One, do you have
He's
eyes
right there.
gauge on that?
Who is
Yeah, you want-
direct right? Canadian.
He
Right
wants
here.
to be on the...
Forward. At 2-2, I want you to swing to the... Yep, there you go. Keep pulling up. Give us about 50 feet to our left. Hang tight here, guys. Iron Rain, hold. Iron Rain, move right 20 meters. I want you guys to be a little bit closer to infantry and provide them support.
A-firm, yes. Push around the bunkers and start flanking
2-2,
down
if you don't have eyes on anything, feel free to rotate further south. Go ahead, light it up.
Hey, firm, I got eyes on it too.
and make sure they spread, don't get bunched up here.
Confirm our orders are to push in the direction of the hang bodies and then hit the objective from there.
2-1, go ahead and
push
move
to
in
1-1
line
section
with infantry and
1.
push in with them down to that MSR
Continue
once
on our
you get there.
northwest.
Hey,
Do not push past them.
Alright, do not push past the infantry, they are just to our
Do
right,
not
so
push
hold
past
here.
them.
Hold,
Do
hold,
not
hold.
Push past them.
Rock, permission to knock down these bushes. I can't see shit
Two
with
to
them
a
on my
house.
way.
Two to a house.
Go for it.
Knock down these bushes to our front. And as soon as you do, back up.
If you don't have eyes, vehicle 219, open road, moving right to left. Open field, moving into the tree line.
Saying it, firing.
Down.
2-1, go ahead, push with those guys across the road.
Right.
I want you with them, have them screen for you.
Midlight, be advised. 288 from my Vic. There is a Dishka on a roof. It is currently not mounted at this time. Just watch it.
A-firm, that's towards southwest.
2-story industrial building. 3-story industrial building.
A-firm, Sturm, you copy that 3-story industrial building? Unmanned Dishka on the roof.
Roger that.
Has the smokestack coming off of it.
2-1, sit rep.
We're holding position right now, waiting for these guys to move forward.
Behind? Behind? What is that?
2-2, what do you guys see over there?
That's
That's a belly.
man.
Yep, I figured.
Oh!
Oh, ID.
We just got
Status.
tracked. We're tracked left and right.
You on net? If you're on net.
We have a resurrender here.
Yeah, Savior, it's my left and right track.
I got your top cover.
Kill the engine.
Do we know who has the surrender read?
Tracks are repaired. Need anything else from me?
Negative, we're good at this time, thank you. You can't repair the tracks if
Savior,
your
need
tracks
anything else from me before I head back?
Alright, turn left. Fuck these
Negative.
fence.
Think much.
Took a mine.
You hit a mine?
Yeah, somehow the...
There were still mines back
mine
there?
right next to my vehicle.
I thought they did.
Sturm, we got guys direct south in our building.
1-1, we're back in
Guys
commission.
direct south, enemies in that
You need,
building.
1-1, someone just took a mine inside the building, possibly. And there goes another mine.
Like 2 times mine in
I
there.
think somebody just hit a mine in there.
1-1, 2-1, what's your status in there?
We're good, just a bad stun grenade fucked us up.
Secure some additional intel.
Hold.
Hey, firm. It was just a bad stun.
9 o'clock.
God, man, who taught these guys how to fucking clear a house?
It's probably you.
No. 'Cause a lot of these guys have been in the unit longer than I have. Hell, you've been in the unit longer than I have.
No, we joined around the same time.
No, you joined before me, like a couple days before me.
Copy. Coming.
Hey, Rock, we are gonna rotate and start following 1-1 towards this burn pit. Apparently, they got a civilian.
Wait, one.
Hold.
What was that?
We're gonna start rotating with the infantry
Hey,
and.
is that a friendly, there's a technical.
Hey, firm, friendly. I'm gonna watch it though.
Don't you think it would be better to have Fam closer to the vehicle and then you and then me in the ass?
You make a good point. I like
that way the medic's not getting shot in the ass first.
No, I like that. You're right. I like it.
I think the last one that out of the vehicle ought to be the medic.
I like that one.
This is scary. What we're doing right here.
Oh wait, no, it's Vamp.
Terrifying.
It's Vamp. He should be the first one out.
Yeah. So then the lightning hits him first in the rain.
Fuck
and
that
then
tree.
everyone else is safe.
That's right. All right, we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Alright, man, you know your job. Off. Hey, Monk, I gave you some fluids.
Alright. Did I not pick up that info? Oh, I did.
There's a bunker.
Oh shit, 12 o'clock, fucking bunker.
Alright, get prep for dismount.
You can hit him, I believe in you.
Hey, for prep and dismount.
That's amazing.
We are approaching dismount point. I would highly recommend.
Hey, over by the bush, next to the fence post. Another guy.
Break off right,
Dismount
break right.
on the right.
You're gonna be the last
2-2. Go ahead and have your guys dismount to the
Gunner,
right
12
of that
o'clock, 11 o'clock, by the fence.
2-1. Go ahead and
Guy
push
peeking up
up
from beyond the
those
bushes.
buildings on the left side of the road.
Alright. 1-1, dismount right.
A firm, dismount right.
I'll
Come on,
copy.
Dismount
right.
Solid.
Getting him out now.
Waybear, dismount.
Dismounting right.
Firm, dismount. Rex, dismount.
2-2. Don't push too
Dismount.
far away.
Cummings, dismount. Bam, dismount. Why am I not dismount?
This is 2-2. 1-2 is gonna walk in front of me on the dirt path parallel to the MSR.
Hey, firm, I see that.
RPG 034, 4th story.
Light it up.
Negative on kill, he got out of the way.
Go ahead, throw HE in there.
Reach the compound, clearing it now. Reset that screen for 2-6 and start pushing. 2-1, start pushing. That. We're clearing the story green now.
Be advised, you got 2 BMP. I think
RPG on the roof.
BP3s in the courtyard by the bridge of the
Interrogative, RPG on the roof. Tall building.
there are marked on the map as 2 and 3.
2-1, are you ready to push?
Also, various infantry. So
Hey, firm, there on the skyscraper, there is an RPG. I don't have eyes.
Skyscraper RPG, top of the building.
Hey, firm.
Down. I got him.
He's
2-1,
down.
RPG's down. Stop pushing through. Set the screen on the fucking road, please.
Alright, let's start pushing. Slow push.
The armor be advised, airs tell me there are targets and ambush positions in those buildings, left side of the road. The map at 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Set for you. Heard. Where the fuck are they? Or are they in the barn?
Did you get that, Eel? You have.
I heard that.
Vic's direct front.
All right, hold.
Contact 12
Two,
o'clock,
two,
right hand side,
I
second floor
do
window.
not see you, but be careful because left side of the road.
All right, let's push just a little bit.
On our north, can you engage?
Taking engagements to the north, asking for engagement.
Get a sight line.
Hold. We're gonna push around the back of the buildings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold here.
Savior, I did mark on map if you wanted to move up a little bit closer.
Y'all, I'm actually have to head to base for a T. I gotta grab something from the arsenal.
Leapfrog. Move up, move up. Be advised,
operation.
somebody running 060. Be advised, 060 from your pause, somebody running across the field.
Make sure to check fire.
Enemy uniform. Do I fire?
Not if
He's unarmed.
If he's unarmed, do not engage.
I got this on 4K.
Stern, switch to software, keep this
Did
shit
we
moving.
see anything about those vehicles? Because they said that there was a couple ambush spots.
Switch to soft clear buildings. Keep
I haven't seen any.
convoy rolling. Screen
Yeah,
for
we're
shit.
on them right now.
They're not hard stop clear
Those
buildings.
are more for those are infantry
That we have
ambush
been,
spots.
but,
The vehicles
I'll
themselves
keep
are
that in mind over.
right by the.
Be advised, Savior is gonna be off station for some time.
Hey, friend.
Tier 1, we're taking contact north. Can you engage?
Already done.
Appreciate you. See it? Do you see it?
2-1, move where you think will be able to provide us some support.
Hold right here, hold.
I
Keep
would
going.
recommend somewhere to like the northwest. I think you're over there.
Get up on the road.
Oh, okay.
To the left. We're gonna move up on the road to the left over here. Hold.
I would
recommend
recommend that you hang tight here and have
assist you if you push that far forward.
towards you and start clearing out over there.
Fire from the northeast. Advise.
61 by the metal building where you killed that other dude.
Got eyes. He's dead.
Nice. I'm gonna...
2622, 12 supporting the BTR.
I think they're taking,
never mind.
I think they're taking fire from
Scoot up,
77.
just a little bit. On the roof, right there.
There you go. Fuck, I wish I had those eyes.
Nope.
BTR is down.
Alright, let's back up. We're too
Surprised
far forward.
Negative, I have
Curry. I'm surprised Curry hasn't had someone like come up behind us yet.
Oh. They just popped smoke trying to block our vision.
Those fucking assholes. Alright, I'm gonna move through the smoke.
No, let's not pop too move forward too much. Let's not lone wolf. Back up.
2-2. Sit rep.
Good.
1-1's here, so we can probably move through the fog if we want.
2621. We're moving up through with 1-1.
They want to
Nick,
stop
I need
here.
somebody on 2-2 ASAP. I believe he's down.
Savior on station whenever
Hold.
needed.
BTR.
Should clear.
Firing tow at BTR. God, I love my job.
Heard.
2-6, you should be as prepared as I can get you.
A firm, take a mic.
Midley, this is Monk Bridge is clear. You're good to cross.
A firm, sending Cummings and Waybear to your location.
A 2-2, as soon as you're up, let me know, okay?
There's a 50 on the...
Oh. Savior, can you,
myself and Van moving. Turn down moving.
I got eyes on heavy armor 034.
Yeah, try to hang tight and wait until you try not to push too much. I don't care if one's out there by themselves.
You're back.
Oop! RPG! Can't get away from me.
We're pulling back for the repair on thermals.
Copy that. Woohoo! Hello! Why ain't y'all dying? I've got invincible AI. RPG! No eyes. Coming from the 3-story building to the northeast.
There's still a bunker with some contacts, and it just heads up towards that.
No problem.
God damn. Oh, hello. Down you go.
Ran back, sorry.
4-story with the red flag on top. RPG.
Got him.
You guys want me to call for medevac?
Sounds like 1-1's in a hell of a firefight right now. Oop, crap. Right behind you, 1-1.
Hey, we're taking contact down the road to our northwest.
Hey, firm scanning. IDF, I have IDF.
IDF.
IDF incoming.
It's like we're gonna start pushing.
Get hard cover, hard cover, hard cover.
Is this area in front of me clear of mines?
Yes. Accurate description at this time, Q1.
They're 2-2 coming up on your 6 gens.
That didn't work. Good over there, 2-6.
Engaging.
Monk is getting in.
One's moving in. 2-1's moving in. Apologies.
Be advised, 1-2 is coming to our location. If you need medical treatment, get to the bottom floor.
What direction is your contacts coming from, 1-1? Good talk.
Hey, 2-2, no, stop, go back.
In place.
Never heard of Led Zeppelin. We're a cover band. I think I
Oh, you almost ran that man over.
Let's be advised, we have trench left side of the road as you cross over these corners.
2-2, 2-6, and 2-1 are both moving good.
I'm pushing up myself.
Two 2-6, can you push up just a little bit? I'm gonna go left. Two 2-6, you good?
Our engine's down. I think we just somehow engine just magically got blown up.
I think my optics
They'll
are down.
probably say it was a mine. Our engine's down.
Hey, firm, I need assistance.
Oh, who all needs assistance? Give me numbers.
Term sit rep.
Both 2-1 and 2-6 fires.
Do 2-6 first, then come do 2-1.
Copy, en route.
Where do you need 2-2?
Scooch forward a little bit and watch down that direction to your northeast.
Firm.
2-6, Savior, what repairs do you need done?
I believe he needs his engine.
Hey, that Bradley...
Break. Hey, Savior 2-6, our engine and turret is down.
Copy, I'm just trying to figure out how to get through this.
What's Rock's status?
If I have an additional casualty, one time.
Viper, you there?
I'm here, can you not capture
I
me?
believe Rock is up. Rock is up.
trying to figure out how to get to you. There's barricades in my way.
Boy Bear's down in the trench. Get him.
We're gonna have to knock through a
Run through a
fence.
bunch of fences. My turret's up.
I'm outside behind it.
Does anybody have a repair kit?
We're getting repairs now. Engine and turret's up. Engine and turret's up. Hey.
Savior's right behind you.
Xavier, we are able to pull back. Xavier, pull back, pull back. We will meet you. Our engine is operational.
Savior.
Pulling back.
What's your pulse?
Guys, you have friendly light vectors from the
Currently repairing.
Savior, I'm in need of repairs.
west side of the compound.
It's me.
2-1, I'm right in front of you.
Wait one. Savior, we're gonna come to you. We're gonna get repairs, and then you can push them.
One's right in front of me.
What's your pause?
My optics are
Inside
out.
the bunker with Rex and Cummings over.
You want me to cover 2-1 until they get fixed?
I haven't been getting hit. My optics were just out. I was blind.
10 seconds, your optics are up.
How? I don't know.
Savior with self-sustained
Hey,
repairs.
Savior, we're right behind you.
On you.
I'm gonna stay right here to cover y'all.
Be advised, audible engine left to the northwest.
Might be me.
Got a M113 coming down the street. It's friendly.
Friendly, friendly, friendly.
I have 2 additional casualties. I'm trying to get through.
We got friendly armor in the AO.
We're good. It's the engine. It's just glitch.
Belverian Infantry entering the AO.
I love you, Savior.
Belverian Infantry in the AO.
Else need anything while I'm here?
Negative.
Be advised, friendly Gleeport infantry coming in from the north side.
I'm gonna be doing some reinserts, so I'll be off stage.
AEM removed.
Yay.
Why is Delta under arrest?
We were having special
Because-
time.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh my god, dance back.
You just noticed.
Brother, I always.
That was almost cool.
Gotta get all the tracers. More. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Final lap, always gonna be the longest, I guess. Thought we did really, really well through the first village. We kind of got bogged down initially, not initially, but near like the tail end of that. But you guys,
radio check.
a lot of bombs. Luckily, you mopped up the light enemy contacts there. Then you pushed across and moved over to the next objective. Got through the initial first half of the objective relatively quick, and then then it seemed like one guy went down. There was 3 medics working on him, and like half of 1-2 was there as well, working on him instead of moving up and fighting. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can talk after, but it just seemed like had an entire squad just kind of chilling instead of moving up. And 1-1 was kind of by themselves over into the Prime Minister's compound and area. They had vehicle support, but it would have been nice to have the second squad pushing up while the medics continued working. I don't know why we need 3 medics to work on Guy. At minimum, we should only have 1. If anything, Invalid should be picking up people and bringing them back and doing medical that way instead of.
It was 100% necessary, Curry.
Okay, then
I'll explain later. Yeah.
I took a tank shell to the face.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Curry.
And it made you prettier.
TP Monk over. He got DC'd and just joined back in.
I got it. It also, the reason why you guys got dinged to your face, took tank shell to your face, is because instead of maneuvering or trying to, maneuver into some cover, you kind of just there like a tank trying to take a T-72 shell to the face, and it did not work out. So you guys need to maneuver when you're getting shot at by a tank and not just stay stagnant, and you probably won't get hit so easily. We try to, me and Mendes are pretty generous, shooting around you guys, trying not to hit you directly. But there's just going to be sometimes when you guys you're not moving, man. Like there's no real justification for us to miss you. So, just remember that maneuvering is your biggest defense when it comes to maneuvering and coverage, your best defense when taking on heavier contacts like that. Either way, once we finally got, I TP'd the squad up. I told Carnage I was going to do it. I guess I didn't give it enough time for him to relay that, so I TP'd you guys closer, and that inadvertently TP'd the vehicle 2. Sorry about that, Invalid. I did not mean to TP your Humvee. I thought I only grabbed the 1-2 guys, and then I fucking made someone crash, and everyone lost their guns. So that was a clusterfuck. Apologies. I was sincerely just trying to get you guys up there faster, so you weren't just like having to run, a whole kilometer back to the fight, just so we kind of speed things up, because it seemed like everyone's been moving pretty stagnant in that one small compound with the big, tall office building. But once we got past that, you guys much cleared out the Prime Minister area relatively quick. So, that went really well. And then it kind of all went to hell as far as me and Mendes' plan. I mean, this is a little bit of my failure tonight. I got really pissed off with you guys, and I should have just calmed down. But I spent a good part of 4 hours setting up a fun little thing for you guys to go through a part of the city that was kind of broken down and rubbled, and having to fight through enemies attacking you from different buildings on each side. It was going to be a little fun thing for you guys to do. But sure enough, you guys always go the easy fucking way, and you decided to bypass it. Even though every single road was blocked and every avenue was locked to prevent you guys from going that way, and you guys still went the other way. Irregardless, it's not.
You never played D&D before.
I got a comment on that. So you said that you had a path for us, and the route that everyone tried to go was literally the path that you had blocked off.
Right. Yeah, that was the point. The path that's marked may not always be the path we can take. So,
but
he's trying to railroad us down a different path.
Yeah. If there's roadblocks and wrecks and things like that, I mean, maybe I wasn't on the radio if you called it up, but I would have told you guys to go down the path that was available instead of trying to bypass it. I did that on purpose. But either way, I got upset and mad, and I shouldn't have. So for those who I yelled at, apologies. Kind of frustrating. I spent a lot of time working on a fun little thing for you guys to do, just for it to kind of get shoehorned in a very stupid way, in my opinion. But either way, I should have gotten mad. Once we hit the Prime Minister area, you guys wiped it. I'm not Prime Minister, sorry, the Parliament area. You guys wiped this area out relatively quick. Captured the HVT, which was awesome. We didn't gun him down. Good on that. All in all, I think a lot more good things happen than bad. Thunder, quick comment for you guys. You guys were maneuvering without letting 6 know a lot tonight. If you guys are going to be going to do something, or you need further orders, ask. don't just go do things. You need to let him know when you guys are maneuvering and what you're maneuvering to, so he can make a determination to send you guys with a screen or to, you know, make just or just so he just knows that you guys are going to go something. If you guys are just moving off and he has to call you asking where you're going, you're wrong. Letting him know what's happening. That way he can manage the entire platoon and whatever. But that's really all I got. Mendez.
Yeah, Curry is also slightly upset because I got rid of his beautiful pin lock that was behind us. But other than that, nothing.
A lot of time on the parking lot. All right, Carnage.
No comments.
What one?
Sorry. Oh God, what is happening? Oh, all right. 1-1 as far as the overall flow of objectives tonight, I thought went pretty well. As it feel bogged down in instances where I feel like we were getting a little too hasty and pushing, not really valuing our lives, so we had a lot of casualties. Luckily, Vamp was pretty much on his A game tonight, got his work done, did a lot of fucking medical. As far as your little roadblock, the only thing I kind of want to touch on that is 1-1 didn't actually have to breach anything. He just went through the back of the construction zone because we were taking IDF and we're trying to get off the axis of IDF and ended up kind of bypassing it naturally over brute forcing. Other than that, yeah, you know, everyone did all right.
1-2.
Yeah, sorry we bypassed it. If it makes you feel any better, we did put demo blocks on the blockage and tried to blow it. So, other than that, it went really well. We only took like one casualty who kept failing to breathe the right way. So, I would say things were pretty good.
Okay. Medics.
Oh, am I yelling? Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Badly.
Oh, fuck you too. But medical honestly went pretty interesting. It was the first time we actually had to use the casualty thing that we set up a long time ago. And of course, given Arma, as soon as you need something, it doesn't work for some reason. So I'm gonna have to look into that, or Muffins will. Probably Muffins. He tends to do most of the things that I don't. But hopefully we can look into that, get that fixed. But overall, it was really nice actually having a casualty go down, getting them in a Vic, and then transporting them out. So I'm glad to see that's actually starting to work.
Yeah, I thought that was really great. I love going back and seeing you guys in the back, in the rear.
It was actually kind of awesome.
I do have a quick note. I've already apologized to him, but Kalis, I'm sorry. I completely forgot that I would be like allowed to just take you to the fob and seal you there. But I knew that.
You're good, man. You're
I was
good.
thinking.
I should have respawned like 10 minutes in.
Yeah,
so.
no, I was thinking I would have had to take him to the airfield. I'm like, he's gonna die on the way if I do that. So I tried to treat him to heal. That did not work out.
The fob wouldn't have worked either. That's still not like a Zeus heal spot.
There's a staging zone there, so you could have full healed him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
By the way, does anybody have a screenshot of how fucked up I was?
Yes.
Okay, can I please see that?
Anything else for medical?
Besides that, no, I think Nix did very, very well. Comms were pretty good. Casualties were getting communicated. Overall, 10 out of 10 experience.
Awesome.
Except Evan. Evan is incompetent.
Thunder?
Speak up.
There was a pretty big communication breakdown in the middle there, where we were just pretty much left to do nothing the entire time. So I don't know what that was about. Other than that, we had really good comms at the beginning, but yeah. Also, randomly being stuck to an AT gun was weird.
Got it.
I don't know what happened, but other than that, I think that's it.
I think you were gone for when I said it, but you guys need to communicate with Carnage if you guys are going to be maneuvering on your own. If you're going to be moving to different areas because you're getting something out, or you're maneuvering onto something and he hasn't given you guys explicit orders to do so, just make sure you let him know that you're going to be doing so he can be like, okay, gotcha, I'm tracking. If you guys are bored or feel like it's stagnant, obviously communicate like, hey, it goes to communications two-way street. Like, hey, we're kind of stagnant sitting here. Do you want us to maneuver anywhere? Need us to do anything? Then he can communicate back to you guys, letting you know, oh yeah, my bad, I'm juggling 40 things. Yeah, you guys need to maneuver here, et cetera, et cetera.
Gotcha. I don't. I mean, we could talk about it later if you want, but
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, there was no communication pretty much the entire time as far as that goes. So we were just kind of following along with infantry. That was pretty much it the entire op. So.
Infantry should be directly controlling you guys, so if not telling you guys to do something, that's technically not on carnage anyway. So.
Gotcha. Well, the one time that I made a suggestion, I was promptly shot down.
Okay. That works sometimes. All right, guys. Let's go to Phoenix.
Airplane people.
Off of the fly boys.
Okay, I guess I'll fucking do it. This muffin's fucking asleep again. Overall, I think things went pretty well. It was pretty slow overall, but as expected. Blew a bunch of shit. That's about it.
Yeah, you're hitting a lot of the tanks that were going after Thunder tonight, so you saved them a couple times.
Yeah, booped a couple.
Alright, we got, who else did I miss? Bigfoot, anything from Rhino?
Everything went pretty good today. I know Savior was not only helping Thunder, but was also blowing up a bunch of stuff, so that's good for him. I was moving and grooving with 1-2, shout out. We were doing pretty good. Fixed 2-2 a little bit. I had a whole bunch of fun today, but yeah, I think that was it. No concerns. Comments complete.
Someone have a fucking stalker PDA?
Why do we keep hearing PDAs?
Go to a couple of PTSs coming.
That's me, sorry.
Oh, so when we were in front of the building all working on Sturm, all three medics, that's because he had 35 to 40 large avulsions on his head, and his chest was also red.
Don't
At
worry,
that point, you need to
off my head.
You need to ask for a Zeus heal if it gets to that point. If it's that bad, just ask for a Zeus heal.
Copy. Like, I got him to vamp and who else was it? Was it Masters?
Yeah, Masters.
Yeah, we got him back up and alive. It just took us a couple minutes.
You know, he was absolutely fucking shit-faced though.
Yeah, dude. I
Should have taken him to the Rappy store and exchanged them.
Yeah, we were trying to get a medevac coordinated, but by the time that was decided, he was already getting up on us now. So we were just late on it.
Gotcha.
Well, first of all, please more minefields for me to destroy with my demining drone. That was a lot of fun. Second thing, is it permitted for me to deploy an M2 to the front line if Thunder's needing one there via helicopter?
You can't do it via helicopter.
Does
The
it not
Bradley's
work?
way too heavy.
Too heavy?
Both,
Damn.
yeah. You used to be able to, but you can't anymore.
Oh.
They can pick up, I think, a striker. That's about it. But the Chinook.
Gotcha. Okay. I would have just crashed and burned. Got it.
Yep.
Can we get one to airdrop?
Invalid.
Forgot to crouch.
Rock.
Uber.
Oh, I wanted to shout out Mongo, because in the thick of it, he ran up, fixed our engine. Without him, we would have probably gotten fucked on a little bit harder than what we did. I don't know what happened, because randomly our engine just got blown out. I don't know,
There were two guys with RPGs laying in the trench, and by the time we were able to clear it, they had fired off 2 rockets and both hit your engine.
Yeah, that's wild that I don't know how they did.
They were great shots, dude.
They
I watched it.
They basically said to each other, "Hey, watch this drive."
Yeah, but yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
I
to Mongo
just
for
got a
situational
question,
awareness.
Rex. How long were you down, like specifically? Because I just wanted to make sure you didn't have you weren't down for a while.
Lightning bolt this guy.
That's a question to ask after the op. That's not a question for the op.
Sorry. Sorry.
All
I
right.
wanted to ask him before he left.
All right, guys. Two kinds of feedback. We'll do promotions here in a second, but two kinds of feedbacks I would like you guys to give. There's at the end of the campaign, obviously give me that operation feedback, but if you could also in that same operation feedback, you do a campaign feedback. So you'll basically just after your rating, just shift enter and just do campaign feedback. Give me and Mendez an overall what you liked about the campaign, what you didn't like, what kind of campaign you like to see in the future, anything different or anything new you might want to see, or what kind of enemies you might want to fight. All that kind of stuff is good feedback. Any cons you had about the campaign? We will most likely be ditching Acre and moving back to TFAR starting the next campaign. So hopefully a lot of the radio issues we've been having will not be happening anymore. We're also going to be trying out a new radio system, which should hopefully put everybody back on kind of the same as far as comm chatters and flutter it a little bit. Second thing, new campaign will be starting in June. June. Sorry, June 1st will be the start of the new next campaign. The campaign contest will be starting tomorrow. I will post contest rules. I'll post contest rules, prizes, and then on Monday evening I will post the first clue. All the rules. Make sure you read through the rules. So you know how to play the game. At the end of the contest will be I'll probably do it throughout the whole of next week, and then we'll end it at the end of the week before and I will announce winners at the FTX next week, and then we will start up the next campaign and have a good time. But let's move over to promotions. Promotions.
Imagine that. I guess
Yeah, we got Viper.
What?
You get
Viper.
promoted. Also, I don't know if we ever shot Kalis. Did Kalis ever get shot?
You shot me, yes.
Alright, just making sure.
Alright, well, Monk, go ahead and get on the wall. We're getting an AM.
Take it to.
Ooh, shit.
Taika, you're getting promoted to C.
We talked about this, Kurt. What are you doing?
I want to drone full face.
You give the campaigns.
Oh,
get
yeah,
a full facial.
real quick before we shoot everybody. Everybody needs to go into the tag request channel after the end of the operation and put in a tag request for the campaign medal. The campaign medal so you put in tag requests, add Belverian Campaign medal. And you also need to put in for TeamSpeak. If you don't have a campaign medal for TeamSpeak, request the one you prefer. If you have multiples, like if you've been here for a while and you've been through multiple campaigns, you have multiples, you need to put your preferred campaign medal because you can only have one in TeamSpeak. So make sure you put that information down. And you have to have at least attended 60% of the campaign to be awarded the campaign medal. So if some of you new guys, not sorry, you're not getting one. But if you know, it's kind of it's an honor system. If you guys know you've been here for at least 60%, we've had about 13, 14 ops this campaign. So if you've attended to roughly, 11 of them or 6 those are included, yeah. So so that's more like 20, 25 total. So if you included about roughly, 16, 17 of them, then you're qualified for the campaign medal. But all right, everybody, chicken.
Wait, I have a question.
He said take aim.
Since when does fucking take aim mean fucking
You're all
dead.
All of you are losing your jobs.
Alright, everybody, anyone have anything?
Yes, please thunder the fucking lightning strike, bam. It's the end of
Let's real quick, everybody, please. Let's get up against the wall real quick. Yeah, or the vehicles. We're gonna take a photo for the campaign.
Which wall?
This right here to at the end of the campaign is them getting lightning strike. Banjo, where are we standing? Dicks to dicks.
I'm
getting up here.
Dude, wait, Banjo. No, why can't I climb? There you go. Banjo, come on.
Helicopter?
Yeah. There we go.
AJ, you fuck.
Why is the helicopter upside down?
Why are you pushing me off?
Hey, Sturm.
Wait, let's crouch. Let's crouch. Crouch, and then they can stand right there on either side of the
yeah,
gun.
this is better.
with us rocking it.
Oh, should I get
Why
out?
why is it damaged?
Yeah, I'd
I'm
get
gonna
out
repair
and
it.
sit on it.
Wait.
This is fantastic.
Wait.
Get out and sit on it.
Also,
I'm
well,
so
boys,
nice.
we did it. Russia is no more.
We fucked some bitches.
Wait, I want to be on top
Look
of
at
the
that
helicopter.
Where are we
Why are
looking?
they at UCP?
We'll be
Ew, it's
looking
fucking
at
gross.
put a cone down.
It's a guard unit.
That like middle 50 cal would be the play.
Who asked me if I had my stick?
Got
You
the
sound like
cone.
Donald Trump.
Look at the cone.
Look at the cone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Waiting for the Belverian
Look at the
flag. There it
cone.
is.
To the cross
Look
tip.
at the cone.
Alright, everybody look forward.
Bigfoot.
Who has the mine detector? What the fuck?
Everybody look at the cone.
Selfie.
Cone.
3, 2,
Cone,
1.
cone.
Do it one more time. 3, 2, 1, go.
I like how you just put your guys standing right there, just.
Alright.
Why am I running still?
Alright, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Looking well behaved as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
No,
Lightning strike.
motherfucker.
Who shot me?
No.